when I was 15, I was a disc jockey in Elwood, Indiana, WBMP FM, and I got to interview Johnny Carson.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, he was playing Clues Hall in Indianapolis, and I somehow got invited to the press conference, and there I am next to Johnny at age 15, which I still have that tape, as a matter of fact. And
let's reenact it now, shall we? You said your name is Marc, is that right?
Yeah, Johnny, I brought some magic tricks. I brought.
Oh, this has never happened. All right, sure. Let's see. What do you got, kid?
I have some linking rings and a deck of cards.
Oh, ye old rings. All right, let's link those up, shall we? Shall I tell you what my card is now so we can move this along?
I mean, that's what it was like. It's like, why is this kid here?
Yeah.
And why did he schlep all this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so bizarre. So I became a regular at the Comedy Store in 76. Okay, you were a mere child at that point.
I was just starting, my stand-up career at that point in taking trips up to San Francisco from San Jose.
L.A., San Francisco, Robin Williams, of course, Dana Carvey was there. There was a group of folks down in L.A. and a group in San Francisco that sort of ruled the world up there.
Certainly in the West Coast, yeah.
So tell me about your stand-up days, because in doing my research, I didn't realize that's really the roots of Kevin Pollak.
Yeah, it's sort of the left turn as a stand-up comedian who wanted to be in movies but had worked his whole life at that point when the movies came along. In fact, A Few Good Men, which was the first big juggernaut in 92.
And amazing.
Came out at the same time as my second HBO special, Stop with the Kicking. And, it was a really big deal in 1992 to get an HBO special. They weren't handing them out. There weren't many places to have a stand-up special, and HBO sort of ruled the world in that regard. And for a still fairly unknown like myself, it was a gigantic big deal. But then A Few Good Men was such a juggernaut that it completely
changes your life.
Dominated. Yeah, I went from audition to getting offers as an actor. I mean, it really did change everything. But it kind of put my stand-up career so much to the side that to this day, 31 years later, you're right. People don't know that I started as a stand-up comedian.
Had no idea.
Yeah, like almost careful what you wish. Because it's my first love, and I still do it, and on occasion. And it was weird. It was weird to be, the success of the films through the 90s was so extraordinary, quite frankly, that when I would go to do a stand-up date, the promoters would say, "You mean the guy from the movies?
They didn't know you did it.
He does stand-up?
Wow.
We don't know how to package that." You know what I mean? It was very strange. Very, very strange. And sort of remains to this day, like, even with the success of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, my agents are like, people don't know you do stand-up.
That is so bizarre to me.
It really is